Welcome to another episode of Good Cooking. And with the holidays right around the corner, I'm bringing you a staple of any Italian Christmas, shrimp oreganata. All right, Ben, as you can see, we got our shrimp here. I've done the majority of them, but I have a couple left over because I would like to show everybody how to properly butterfly these and devein them. You don't have to butterfly these for your shrimp oreganata dish. You absolutely do not. I just personally like it. I like the way it presents. I also like when you put the breadcrumbs right through the middle of it all. So let me show you how we're gonna do this. And I got a couple of rogue shrimp here with no tails because I do like to serve the dish with tails. I think it makes a nicer presentation. What do you think, Ben?
I wouldn't know.
Great. I'm so happy we're here together and the holidays are going well. But anyway, so you're just gonna take a paring knife and you're going to, on the back side of the shrimp here, cut right through. You don't wanna go all the way through, so go gentle, just until you get about 3/4 of the way through the shrimp. And then see how we butterfly that? Isn't that nice? Now, you don't wanna eat what the shrimp ate, so you gotta take out, you gotta do the deveining. Take the tip of your fork and you just pull it out. Then you give it a nice rinse and you got yourself a clean butterflied shrimp. All right, Ben, so let's get into making our breadcrumbs for our shrimp oreganata. How do you feel? Good, don't worry about it. I'll answer myself. So
You went full Bill Burr on that one.
Whatever, I'll answer myself.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, you don't have to answer. I'll answer myself. It's fine. It's fine.
So here we go, we got our little Italian breadcrumbs. As you know, I'm a big fan of 4C. Can't find them here on the West Coast, so I gotta use Progresso. It's still a good breadcrumb. We're just gonna throw that right in there. I got some fresh parsley that I minced up. Oregano, I gotta tell you, Ben. I see a lot of people make shrimp oreganata. No oregano. I don't get it.
It's in the name.
I know. People, I don't know how this has happened, but as time has gone on, they've excluded the oregano. Tonight, we include the oregano. You got a little locatelli, pecorino romano, grated up. And don't worry about the measurements. I'm gonna include it in the description of the videos and the post, and it's gonna be on our website. So don't get all, what is this, what is that? Don't worry about it, I'm gonna include it. So we got a little minced garlic. I got a little zest of a lemon, wow. Pinch of salt, not too much because I got that locatelli cheese in there, so we give a little pinch there. A little pepper. I also like a little crushed red pepper. How do you feel about that? Spice it up. Here we are. And now I'm using Bono olive oil. Our good partners over there at Bono olive oil, they make a beautiful product. You add the olive oil a little at a time because what you want is the consistency of wet sand. You don't want it too wet. You don't want it too dry. Now, should I use my hands? Should I use a spoon? What would you prefer? I think we should use the hands. Get a little dirty. Enjoy the holidays.
Yeah.
You know why I like using the hands? You can use a spoon. It just gets it more incorporated. You get all of those nice seasonings all incorporated in there. You mix it really well. This is the fun of cooking. You get a little dirty. You really feel like you earned a great meal. And I think that's an important thing. So what I'm seeing right now is I'm not liking the moisture in here. So I'm gonna add a little more olive oil. I can't wait to get done mixing this. You know why?
You want to taste it?
No, I wanna have a sip of my cocktail. And that's important. When you're making these meals, everybody, you gotta have a little drink on the side because what the hell is the holidays without it? And if you've had a little problem with alcohol, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know if vaping is your thing now. But I will tell you this, a drink when you're making a nice meal is really, really nice.
What's your go-to Christmas Eve drink?
Oh God, what I'm drinking right now. Yeah. Extra dirty vodka martini, blue cheese olives. I don't have those right now because I was a little too lazy to make that. But I like to start off with maybe a couple of martinis, or maybe, I know this is gonna sound, maybe a little Bailey's on the rocks. Oh,
wow.
Nat King Cole comes on. Happy holidays. Oh my God, so good.
That's
so good.
That's Andy. What's his name?
Is that him? Andy
Williams?
Williams. Sorry. It all starts to sound the same after a couple of martinis. Doesn't matter, Ben. Did you look forward to anything on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day that you were like, oh wow, that's a...
Food-wise?
Yes.
Steak.
Nice.
And you were 7 fishes all the way.
Well, Christmas Eve, there was, basically the 7 fishes. And then the following day was a lot of ziti's, a lot of antipasto.
Yeah, when does this come out in the 7 fishes order?
I have no idea. Everything just hits the table. In my life, in my house, there was no, we're doing this first. We get a lot of cursing done. My mom, is in the kitchen with the high heels. She's just not having it. But Nan, my dad's mom, was a phenomenal cook. And things just come out when they come out. You don't like it? Find another place to go on Christmas Eve. See how this is starting to look like wet sand? That's what we're looking for.
It looks like my shower.
That is horrible. Hopefully that doesn't make the episode. We don't want to know what's building up in the bottom of that drain as well.
No, just after,
Oh, beach volleyball.
After a beach volleyball day, you get in the shower.
Beach volleyball.
There's a lot.
Okay.
No, it doesn't just like
Didn't
build
see,
up.
I had a different vision in mind. I go,
Right.
what's going on? You need a cleaning lady.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
no.
Now it's time to start assembling our dish. All right, Ben, we got this beautiful casserole dish from Great Jones. I love this because look at that. It's got a G in the middle. I mean, is that not money? I know it's connected to a J, but we'll ignore that for now. It's got the G. And if you want this dish, use our affiliate link. It's in our YouTube profile. You know what I'm saying? It's a great gift for the holidays. The holidays are coming. You give it to somebody. Anyway, let's get going. So I'm gonna take my olive oil here, Ben, all right? I just want to get it nice and coated. So I got about a cup of white wine. I'm using a Sauvignon Blanc. You can use whatever you want. That's what I prefer. And I got the juice of 1 lemon. I'm going to pour that right into my white wine there. And I'm also going to throw some nice parsley in there. Hit it with a little salt and a little pepper. Just give this a little mix. So now I got my beautiful butterflied shrimp here. And we're just going to start putting these in the dish like so.
Now we've done multiple oreganatas on this show. Which is your favorite, shrimp oreganata or clams oreganata?
It's hard. That's a hard one. I'm going clams. Sorry.
Really? Because
Yep.
shrimp's one of your favorite things.
Love shrimp, but man, baked clams oreganata, woo, hot to trot. So I think it's important to salt and pepper everything. So we're just gonna do a little salt. Not too much because you got that breading too. Once you have it salt and peppered, we're gonna start putting on our breadcrumb mixture. I like to use my hands. I know there's probably a lot of people who are like, use a spoon or whatever. I don't want to. It's like a little mound on each. And I don't mind if a little breadcrumb gets in and around it because that's just gonna add to it.
Other than eating fish, did you have any Christmas Eve traditions?
No, my cousin and I just chased each other and tried to beat each other up with excitement over Santa Claus coming,
Yeah, that makes sense. And you did that till you were about 17, 18?
24. And listen, you might have some breadcrumb left over. Who cares? Use it for something else. You know what I would do? I would make a pasta and throw that right on top of a pasta.
Shoo!
Maybe if I have any shrimp oreganata left over, I heat that up, make a nice pasta, throw this toast a little bit of this, put it on top, hit it with a little olive oil. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So if you got a little extra left over, don't worry about it. Who cares? It's breadcrumbs. And you don't want to pour your liquid right over. You're gonna really put yourself at a disadvantage here if you just pour the liquid right over there. It's gonna basically negate everything that we had done here. So make sure you get little spots where you're gonna pour your liquid in and do it very gently, okay? You don't need to be a maniac with it. Now that you got this all set up like this, I got my oven at 400 degrees. We're gonna go in for about 10 to 12 minutes until they turn pink, and then you're gonna put it under the broiler for about another minute or two to get that really nice and crispy on the breadcrumbs. So here we go. If you grew up in an Italian household, in an Italian community, nothing was more exciting than Christmas Eve. The anticipation of Christmas, getting gifts, and you would always be at a relative's house celebrating with tons of food. And maybe some of you got lucky enough to have the feast of the 7 fishes, like I did. And you get that shrimp oreganata coming out of the stove, your grandmother saying, get the hell away from the oven, I don't want anyone to get burned, kids are running around. And then when they put it in the middle of that table, you got that crispy breadcrumb on top, the lemon, the garlic, all of that stuff just billowing into the air. Let me tell you something, you got a gift a little earlier than Christmas morning on Christmas Eve. If you want this recipe, as always, it's in the description below. And from our house to yours, Merry Christmas and Bon Appetit. First I need a tip. Happy holidays. My choice of vodka. I'm either going Kettle One or Stoli Elite. That's what I love. Little sidebar, little sidebar. Nothing crazy, little sidebar.